Like this guy, I don't want to get his name wrong. Baker, I think it's Baker. He just got
Jacob
Jacob,
Baker,
Jacob, Jacob,
the guy who's paralyzed now.
Jacob Harris, Jacob something. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm screwing up his name. He got shot 7 times in the back. Why wasn't he? Why didn't they stop him?
Yeah.
They saw him walking to the car. Why didn't they stop him?
And then
Why did they let that get to that point? I see somebody walk into a car.
Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake got shot 7 times. You see the video. He walks around and he goes into a car. Now, supposedly, the police knew of him already.
Yeah, they had already knew that he was
He was trouble.
those were warrant out for his arrest.
He was trouble for something.
For doing something to a 15-year-old.
He was trouble.
Yeah.
They knew he was trouble.
Rap
Listen,
sheet already there.
if you live in certain neighborhoods,
Yeah.
there's this dude, there's 1 or 2 dudes that the police already know. That they know that, listen, if this dude, he's trouble. Right? Supposedly they knew him. He's walking to his car. Why would they allow him to even open up the car door? Why didn't they just grab him?
That's what they usually do. I don't know.
Taser him? No, they let him open the door and actually reach in.
And grab. And that's when he got shot,
And
right?
that's when he shot him in the back.
And he didn't shoot him one time.
7 times in the back. Now, granted, he's reaching into his car. You fucked up at that moment.
Yeah, but you let him get to the car.
Yes.
So you fucked up at that moment.
So listen, I think they both fucked up.
Yeah.
I think Jacob Blake, yes, you shouldn't have gotten shot the way you got shot. But in these times we're living, I mean, I don't think you live underneath a rock that you don't know the tensions that are happening between, Black Lives Matter movement and police officers in the whole country, as a matter of fact. You're going to walk into your car
No, and then
right now and reach into your car?
But he said he was getting something from his car.
Yeah, that he had a knife. And there was a knife on the floor. Supposedly there was a knife found on the floor of the car.
Then he's not too bright.
You wasn't too bright. Why would you walk into a car?
I'm sorry.
When they're telling you to stop, why are you walking into a car? Okay, granted, most shitty people are not going to listen to the police.
That's why
we have police officers, so
we don't have to deal with the shitty people.
So we don't have to deal with the shitty people of our society.
Exactly.
They deal with the shitty people, right?
Yeah.
So shitty people are going to do shitty things. They're not going to listen. We all know that. We can all agree to that. Fair. Why would they let him even reach for the car? Why wouldn't they grab him?
Do you think that it was more maybe scared?
Or
they didn't wanna maybe it was kind of innocent in a sense, because they didn't want to be known as those guys that grab somebody and beat the crap out of them.
But they
maybe he got scared when he saw the knife. Man, a lot of stuff happens.
How about if he says, "Go for it. I want to see you try to reach into that car. I'll shoot you."
He didn't say that.
How about if that's his mentality?
Oh, okay. Then
I'm not saying he never said that. He never said that. There's nothing when he sees that is said. But I'm saying...
You're saying that that's the thought.
The thought process is said. Yeah. Let me see. You reach
Test
into...
me.
Test me. Reach into that thing. And I already told you to stop.
You didn't listen.
You defied me, my order.
Yeah, you know what? That's a possibility.
Let me see you go ahead and reach. Oh, you are walking into the... Oh! So you are... Wait a minute. You tested me. You failed your test. I'm going to shoot you. Why couldn't his thought process been, he's going to get inside his car, I must stop him before.
And it was 2 police officers.
Before
right?
I have to kill you. Because listen, I don't care who you are. If you're a police officer, and I tell you, if I'm not a police officer, but I'm going to let you guys know. If I was a police officer and I tell you don't go into your car and I cannot make it to stop you into that car and you reach into that car, I'm only going to assume you're reaching for a gun. Because I have a gun. I mean, I'm allowed to if I'm a police officer.
Yeah.
So if you're reaching into your car for anything, and I told you don't go into your car, I'm going to have to shoot you because either you're going to shoot me.
Yeah, no.
So,
and somebody's got to win.
But if they let him get there.
Yeah, I agree. I saw. They were standing on the sidewalk. He gets out. He walks that hard walk across the street.
Yeah.
Goes into the car, opens the door, and he pulls his shirt back, and then he starts shooting him.
So, Jacob Blake, fucked up. You shouldn't have gotten into your car.
Yeah, man.
You
Why
fucked
are you
up.
gonna do that?
Police officer, you fucked up. You shouldn't have let him get into the car.
That's right.
You both fucked up.
2 wrongs made a big wrong.
And now, look, more attention.
No, and then I read an article that was hilarious that goes, officials found the cop that shot, and I said, they didn't know who it was? I was like, who was the arresting officer? Oh. I was like, I can't believe
They have to know. They released the name. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They released the officer who shot his name, which they usually don't do that. They
So why did they? To cause more beef? This is a plan.
I don't know.
A plan to conquer the
like we
world.
said earlier. Why wouldn't they take advantage of it? Why wouldn't they take advantage of it?
And especially if our heads are in the clouds.
Why wouldn't, like, that whole shooting of that kid in Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm. Which one? The one on the bicycle?
No,
Who is that?
So the kid with the rifle that just killed those two people.
Uh-huh.
And listen, call me a conspiracy theorist, but it looks staged. Everything looks staged. Like, I saw a video when the guy gets shot in the head and they have him on the floor. There wasn't a lot of blood. It looked more like a little scrape. And then, like, everything looked too perfect and the camera angles were just enough.
Hey.
And
you have the right to believe whatever you want.
And, like, the whole thing looks staged. Yes, they said somebody dead, but if you look at all the pictures of the people, it's hard to see their faces.
No, and not only that,
except for him.
How is it that one person or some people filmed it from the get-go? There was a guy, the video that I saw was the guy filming him from the get-go where he's standing in front of the businesses with all the other guys. Mm-hmm. And then when he just starts walking off and going around.
It looks too staged, man.
And then the camera guy is there with him the whole time. The whole time.
And then they show him talking with the police officers.
Yeah, and laugh. He was like smiling.
And they were, I guess, getting water from them and stuff like that because they told the police officers. I may be screwing up this whole story, but what I think I read was that he was outside in the street, and there was like a conversation between him and the police officers, and I guess the police officers knew of them already there. Uh-huh. But there was camera of this, and then they show this.
I don't know.
You know, to me, it looks very. I would like, and notice he didn't kill any black dude.
No, they're white.
The people he killed were all white.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, they are black and they are white, right? So he killed 2 white dudes, and he injured another white dude at a Black Lives Matter movement where the majority of people protesting are most likely black. And out of those people, he killed 2 white people. And the guy that he killed that shot in the head...
3 white people.
Yeah, 3 white people.
Killed 2, injured 1. But he shot 3.
Yeah, killed 2 and injured 1.
Yeah.
Shot 3 people. Yeah. So, it's... But it looks too staged to me, man.
It probably is, man.
I don't know. To me, like I said, call me a conspiracy theorist, but...